Alright, I just picked up my package, so I got my new shoes, and my parents stuffed it with snacks and other fun stuff. I've been kind of following around like Pinto Bean and Reroute and a few other folks today, but we're in downtown versus the motel room I'm in is in South Ashland. I still need to resupply, but I've done like most of my other town chores, which is nice. But I should get food sometime soon because I've only had coffee this morning and it's like 10 a.m. But yeah, it's a good day. I really like Ashland. I like Oregon, so things are good. And the weather's really nice, and I don't know. Life's good. What's up? It is the morning of what day? I couldn't tell you, but we just got out of Ashland. Zeroed yesterday. I don't think I filmed very much yesterday. But then got back on trail this morning. My pack is really heavy because it's a 5-day food carry to Mazama village. And that we haven't had a 5-day food carry in a while. We've been spoiled. But yeah, yesterday I did all of my town chores, hung out in the motel room for a while, all the normal stuff. But it's good to be back on trail. It'll get a little weird in about a week, because, well, I'll hike, get to Mazama village, do a short resupply, hike another, I think, day or two, like 2 days, and then I'll be at a road, and I'll be trying to get into Chemult, because I'm going to trail days, so, it's kind of like awkward to figure out how you're gonna get up to Cascade Locks if you're not already there, and I wasn't gonna have enough time to get to Bend, which would have made life easier if I could have gotten to Bend first, honestly. But I'm just not quite, heavy gate, not quite going to be in Bend. And so the only thing that I could kind of figure out was that Chemult has an Amtrak bus station and that I can get a bus from Chemult to Bend, and then from Bend to Portland, and then from Portland to Cascade Locks, which is gonna be maybe fun, maybe annoying, but I thought it would be easier than the alternative, which is like, I don't know, trying to find a trail angel to drive all the way to Cascade Locks. And I know there are a handful of folks already doing that because, some trail angels are going anyway to trail days. But honestly, I just didn't want to deal with the logistics of that. I feel like even though there are a decent amount of logistics involved in my bus plan, at least I'm the only one that I'm relying on like that in the bus schedule. So basically, I'll get off in Chemult on the 11th and take a bus up to Bend on the 11th. Spend the night in Bend because Bend sounds cool anyway. And then on the 12th, take the buses to Portland and then Cascade Locks. And trail days is technically, I think, just the 14th, 15th, but that's kind of just the way it diced out. And I like the idea of having some flex time, in case my stupid public transportation plan goes wrong and I get stranded, say, in Portland or something. I can have some extra time to kind of figure it out. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But it's definitely going to be weird, like having like a week ago, or less than a week ago, a few days ago, I don't know, a week ago, had all those fire skips and taken several days off in a row and then in a week doing the same for trail days. And I think I will try to get back to either Bend or Chumult. I might not get all the way back to Chumult after trail days, but I don't want to skip I don't want to just start hiking at Cascade Locks and skip most of Oregon. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Alrighty, I'm on my lunch break. I've been doing some dirt road walking today because it parallels the trail, so might as well. And honestly, I don't know, I feel like I go through, I either really love, being around other hikers and chatting and hanging out, or I want to be totally alone. And so sometimes dirt road walking is a little nice because I can be yeah, I'm going to do my lunch here and no one's going to even walk by. Don't have to say hi to anyone, which is not and I don't always feel that way. It's just sometimes, I have phases of that. So it can be nice for that, I guess is my point. I have a salad kit because I didn't eat it in town like I was supposed to, so I packed it out. So I've got a salad kit, and I'll do a bagel sandwich. I'm finally mixing it up. I've literally been doing wraps since I started, but I'm getting so sick of everything that I've been eating. So at least for my lunches, I was I'll do the same concept, but let me get some bagels instead of tortillas to mix it up a bit. But earlier I was on my mid-morning break and my friend Cam had texted me being hey, are you still in Ashland? And I was I just left this morning. Are you in the area? And I guess because I've known that she's been on a road trip, and I guess she was driving through Ashland, but it was I just left. It was kind of so sad. It was such a bummer. It was nice to text back and forth with her, but it was a bummer that it didn't work out for us to meet up, because that would have been nice. She's awesome. But in Washington, I'll get to meet up with a couple of friends from college who live in Seattle, so that'll be nice. Just because there's not many people I know who are out near the PCT because I'm from Virginia. So there's only a handful of people who could visit on the PCT plausibly. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to eat now. Alrighty, I'd only planned on going 20 miles, but in less than a mile I'll have gone 24 because there was a campground and I was ooh, I could use my phone battery and then charge my phone, among other things. But yeah, it's the Hyatt Reservoir something. So that should be good. Yeah, not much else to say. I mean, I've just been going through the motions. It's been a pretty chill day.